Well, everyone's taking a couple pictures. I'm just, supervising 007 over here. Be safe, kids.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Alaytra Beck.
And my name's Beck.
And this is Around the World and Beck. If you guys are new here, we currently live in England and we have a goal of hitting 50 world countries and 50 United States.
And today we've made it to probably our most anticipated country.
I'm so excited.
Country number 23, Italy.
Today has been a crazy day so far. First off, we woke up at 5 a.m. to drive to Gatwick Airport from London. Once we arrived, we showed up pretty early, so we just hung out until our flight about 9 o'clock. Ended up being delayed. What can you do? And we arrived in Venice about 1 o'clock. From there, we were met by a chauffeur, but this is not a typical chauffeur. Normally we hop into large vans or cars, but this time they took us by a private water taxi. I think that's quite the way to arrive here in Venice.
And it's quite the way to get around the city as well. While it is a bit bumpy when you first get going at the high speeds, as you start to approach the city, it slows down a little bit and you're able to take in some of the gorgeous views from all around you. We ended up using water transportation quite a bit while we were there, as it's about the best way to get around outside of walking.
And as we were on this boat, we saw amazing views, just a little sneak peek of Venice and what it has to offer, and it's so beautiful, so picturesque. And we ended up pulling up right next to the hotel, and we just took a step right into the lobby where they helped us with our bags and check-in, where we'll be staying for the next couple of nights at the Hotel Danieli.
As we mentioned before, this is going to be a trip unlike any other. For starters, we've got the fam in town. This time it is not my family, but the Becks have taken over. Also, this is going to be our first 3-part video. We're kicking things off in Venice, then we will go to the Amalfi Coast and end things in Rome/the Vatican. 3 different videos coming your way, and we are super excited. However, people are hungry. We have not really eaten today, and let me tell you, the Becks can definitely eat. So our mission right now is pizza. Mission accomplished, we found some food. What do we got, guys?
So for the first pizza, we have a pizza de formaggio, which is 5 cheese. We have a margarita pizza, and then I honestly forgot the name of this one, but it's arugula and cheese and some sort of ham.
And a caprese salad, fresh tomatoes, and some prosecco.
I'm just here with the prosecco.
The pizza was amazing, and it was kind of a breath of fresh air to not have to pick where to eat. Pretty much this whole next couple of days, I'm not planning anything, which is pretty unusual for our trips. So I'm just here to experience it for the first time, but I'm being told that we're going to be going to a gondola experience here in the next couple of minutes, and then later we'll be doing a food tour, sticking to our theme of doing a food tour the first couple of days when we're in the country. So for now, we're going to be walking around central Venice. So you're probably going to see this shot a lot, but there's just something so picturesque about it. I mean, how can you not enjoy this, right?
got to gondola ride through the Venice Canal. That's a bucket list item if I've ever heard of one.
It's a hot one, but we're here to enjoy it.
Yeah, they had to split up our group a little bit, so Jordan and I are together, and then the other yahoos are, right behind us. So see if we can do a little bit of bumper cars. Done punting in Cambridge, but it is quite literally nothing like this. It is super hot, or at least it is in the middle of July, but it's so beautiful. And the family's pulling in right now, so we got to get their reactions to what they thought.
You guys taking a nap?
Yeah, I did. What'd you guys think? Yeah, it was really good.
I love going through it was warm a little bit, but I love going through the back.
Yeah, once I had the shade of it come out.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
White wine, red wine. I prefer Prosecco. That is really typical from here. He agree with me. I'm easy.
I'll try
probably they are better than me to suggest a different kind of wine. Salute.
Salute.
Chin chin. Salute. Here.
Ready? Cheers.
It's like warm.
Wow. Very warm. Crunchy
Fishy.
bread.
Fishy.
Crunchy bread. Say a fish sandwich. Little mayo.
First stop down. Lots of wine, octopus, fish. Wonderful. But as we're going along, we have to mention our family who's come all this way to come and visit us and tour Italy with us. So first up, this is Haley. She's 50 years old, as you can clearly see. No, she's
Wrong.
So this is your first time in Europe, yeah?
Yeah, this is my first time overseas. I've been to Jamaica. That's the only other time I've been out of the country, but I'm super excited to see all that Europe has to offer. So
Yeah. Now we're on the stop 2. We just concluded the tour with our second and final stop. But I also want to introduce to you my mom. This is Tamara, and this is your second time in Italy.
Second time.
First time coming to visit us over in Europe. On the tour, you had a spritza. What's it called?
Aperol Spritz.
Aperol Spritz. And what did you think?
It's good. It's good. I prefer wine, but when in not Rome, when in where are we?
Venice.
When in Venice, I've had maybe too much wine, but yes, when in Venice.
So now we're gonna hop on a water taxi to take us back to the Danieli. After hopping off the water taxi, we walked a little bit, and I need to introduce my dad. This is Tim, and this is his second time in Italy, and he's not so much of a big fan of Italian food, so we're gonna torture him by getting some good Italian food.
It's great being on the show with the kids. It's awesome to have them here. I'm super excited to be in Italy with Jordan and Alaytra, and we're getting ready to dive into some of my favorite food, some Italian food. So let's go get some.
With food upon food upon food upon food, and then a little gelato to top it all off. We have decided that we are going to turn in for the evening because we've got to get up bright and early because we've got a family photo shoot in the morning. Good morning, everybody. It is super bright and sunny, and we are starting today with some family photos. So we've got a photographer for about 3 hours, and we're just gonna stroll the streets of Venice looking in our Sunday best.
Pictures,
getting
lots of
hotter.
photos,
Lots of
It's getting
video.
hotter.
We keep
It's
passing-
getting busier.
gelatos, more and more gelatos.
I think it's time for some wine.
I think it's time for some wine.
Photos, photos, photos. But it's so much fun. And I love that they're humoring me and yeah, it's going great. It's hot, but it's beautiful and this is a once in a lifetime thing, so we're going with it.
Well, we have found food. Everybody's really excited to eat more pizza, more different types of Italian food, and of course, more wine.
We're stopping on our way to Gelato after our lunch is like the Beck fashion. We cannot stop eating. So on our way to Gelato, there's pizza right here. So we have to stop, get a slice, of course, and you know, win in Venice, right? They said this was their favorite pizza, so we'll see how it lives up.
It's been 3 years. Been waiting a long time for it.
He's right, this is amazing.
Obviously, we're famished from our 10-step walk from the previous pizza stop, and had to get some really good gelato. This is pretty impressive. Little cookie on top. I'm here for it. You're double.
I promise these are not both for me.
That gelato place was absolutely delicious, but between the food, the heat, and the bird attacks, we are ready for a little siesta. So we're gonna head back to the hotel, and we will catch up with you guys in a few.
And just like that, it's now later. We're looking at close to about 8 o'clock. The sun is setting. It is much cooler now. So, what does that mean? It's dinner time. So we're gonna walk to one of the places that my parents had last time and meet the famous Luigi waiter. Hopefully he still works there. We're excited to meet him. So
We're probably gonna be 1,200 pounds by the end of this trip.
it's just eat, and I'm here for it. Buongiorno. Not only am I talking like an Italian, I guess I'm drinking like an Italian, because that's pretty much all we did last night. Just wine after wine after wine. And maybe a little too much. We're feeling the effects of it this morning. Able to get out of the hotel room about noon. So of course, we gotta get some bread. So first place we're stopping is the best pizza we had yesterday. You grab a quick bite.
What a night. That's all I gotta say. What a night.
A little bit of food and a lot of water later, and maybe a bit of candy. We are officially on the move. I think the plan is to just do a bit of shopping today. There's so many cool spots around here, so we're gonna see what we can find.
While walking around Venice, we noticed like a lot of different shops between shopping and gelato, and one of the things that seems to be very popular is these like glass workshops. I guess there's a island not too far from central Venice called Murano, where they hand blow the glass and they create beautiful, beautiful art, and all of them are unique. So we decided to get one, but now back to shopping.
Cut to much later. Shopping ended up taking up a majority of the day / afternoon and into the evening a little bit. The girls went out and we got a bunch of different clothes to include the new outfit I'm wearing right now, and matching bracelets. So we got a charm for Venice, one for the Amalfi Coast, and one for Rome, which are all the places we're gonna be going to. It's awesome getting to catch up with everybody and do a little bonding through shopping. Probably the best bonding experience. And we realized that we were getting a bit hungry, so we looked up the best places to eat. And this place right here came up as one of the best places. We have no idea if it's gonna be good, but we had to take about a 25 to 6 hour walk to get here. So we have no idea if it's gonna be good at the next update. If it's not, might be us being a little bit grumpy.
What a great little restaurant. I highly recommend going here. It's quite a walk from where we are, 25 minutes, but I think it was worth it. It's very small, intimate, and they're just making it in their like back little kitchen. It's like his house or something, and you just sit there and enjoy it. Two things though, if you ever do decide to go here: one, make a reservation. There's not a lot of tables, and two, be prepared for how hot it is. With everyone crammed inside there, it gets pretty warm. But to cool ourselves off, we're going to grab some gelato. Of course, we have to stop back and get gelato at the really good Suso. I got the classic strawberry with lemon, and you can like lick both of them at the same time. Oh no. You can lick both of them or separate. Do like a lemon strawberry. Oh no. But it's getting a bit cooler, but it's still hot. Everything's melting really quick. This is definitely a place to check out. Look at the line. I mean, it's gotta be good, right? We're just gonna finish up, walk back to the hotel, and we'll see you guys bright and early. Good morning, everybody. Today is our last full day here at the Danieli in Venice, and it's been amazing. Right now we're waiting for a transfer to take us to the train station where we'll continue on throughout Italy. But this morning we woke up with a rooftop breakfast and had amazing food. There was fresh honeycomb honey and biscuits and all sorts of meats and fruits and vegetables, and wow, so good. But can't spend too much longer here in the Danieli as we're gonna be late for our transfer. Taking a water taxi out of here, right from the hotel. Now, next stop, train station. Choo-choo!
The morning didn't go quite as expected. There was a bit of a misunderstanding or language barrier, I'm not really sure, between us and the hotel staff when it came to the billing, but luckily we had somebody with us that was able to get it taken care of.
It's a traumatic morning. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it was a little chaotic, but we made it.
Oh, it wasn't?
On the train. It was a little traumatic.
Oh, it wasn't?
When you get a really big bill from the hotel that you weren't expecting. It's dramatic. but our wonderful guide Helena figured it out. So here we are on a 5-hour train ride to Naples.
We're gonna see who the ultimate Uno winner is. Stay tuned.
We played a couple card games to pass the time. When it came to Uno, Haley definitely took the trophy, but when it came to phase 10, it was me that won. After a little bit, they came by with the food cart and we were able to pick out some little snacks and a sandwich, and that definitely helped pass the time. And that would be the last time that we felt relaxed on that train.
And we are no longer in the train. About, what was it supposed to be? How long was the train supposed to
About
last?
5.5 hours.
And it ended up taking,
About 7, I think.
7.
Yeah. So we're a little over traveling at the moment because directly after that we got in a car. So,
for an hour.
For an hour. But we're here. That's important. And we're trying to keep everyone sane. So stay tuned for what happens next week as we fill you in a little bit more details.
Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you stay watching because we have barely begun our Italian journey. We've got all of Amalfi in the next few days. Just look how beautiful it is. And then we've got Rome after that.
So be sure to hit the like and subscribe button to stay tuned till next week.
Bye.